this video, we will see how large are heat losses between a heated apartment to other less heated apartments. We will see that if you are a colder person for 2 degrees Celsius for the apartment temperature, the bill for heating will increase with 100% if you live in a modern or thermally rehabilitated block of apartments. If your energy performance certificate shows maybe at some point you notice that the heating bill increased a lot. This is because the heat losses to the neighboring apartments. In this video, you will see many examples for calculations of inter-apartments heat losses. Let's say we have a central apartment surrounded by 4 neighboring apartments, all at a standard temperature of 20 degrees. For which is calculated heat consumptions in energy performance certificate. The heat transfer to the central apartment is 0 because all 5 apartments have the same temperature of 20 degrees. If the central apartments become unheated and unoccupied, it will reach a new equilibrium temperature of approximately 17.5, 18.5 degrees Celsius. The energy to maintain it at that temperature will come from all 4 neighboring apartments, and it's approximately energy to maintain the initial 20 degrees. The apartments from this video are located in a climatic zone with an average air temperatures between 6 and 13 degrees. That means a latitude between 40 and 50 degrees north or south. For energy auditors for buildings or for people passionate about energy of buildings, in the description of this video you have a link to another video with the calculation about heat transfer between apartments, a link to a website specialized in energy performance of buildings. For losses between a heated apartment and unheated apartments, we'll take in account that all energy losses are calculated as a percent from energy heating the apartment at 20 degrees surrounded by 4 heated apartment at 20 degrees. This is the energy for heating in energy performance certificate. In the first case, we have energy losses to the above unheated apartment 40%. Energy losses to the below unheated apartment 40% and the total energy losses 80%. In the second case, we have energy losses to the left unheated apartment of 10%, energy losses to the below unheated apartment 40% and a total of 50%. And the third one, energy losses to the below unheated apartment, it's 40%. For other cases, all energy losses are calculated as a percent for the energy for heating the apartment at 20 degrees surrounded by 4 heated apartments at 20 degrees. This is the energy for heating in energy performance certificate. In first case, we have a central apartment heated at 24 degrees surrounded by 4 heated apartments at 20 degrees. Energy losses to all 4 neighboring apartments are given by this formula, and it is 200%. That it means the total energy heating bill will increase 300%. Energy losses to the below apartment is this formula, and it is 80%. The below apartment will decrease his consumption and his heat bill with 80% because from the principle of conservation of energy, the energy which flows from this one will decrease the necessary for heating for this one from below. Energy losses to all 4 neighboring apartments in a case of 22 degrees surrounded by 4 20 degrees apartments are given for this formula, and it is in plus to 100%. Energy losses to the below apartment it's 40% because the difference of temperature is only 2 degrees from the case in front for 4 degrees. And the below apartment will decrease his consumption and his heat bill with 40%. And the last one is a little bit more complicated and more complex. Energy losses to the above unheated apartment is 80%. Energy losses to the left heated apartment is given by this formula. It's 10%. Energy losses to below heated apartment, it's 20% because the difference of temperature is only 1 degrees. And energy losses to the right apartment is 0 because all those apartments from the center and from the right are at the same temperature.